Good morning. It's Monday and a very, very cold day in Jacksonville, Florida. The temperatures got down into the mid-30s last night. So those of you who think Florida is all sun and frolic, the northeast part definitely has some winter days, and we're having one now. As you can see, I'm bundled up. But I wanted to work again in my new journal, and I just absolutely could not put aside my very favorite stamp, and I found this envelope that I had made, and look what we have here. Oh my, including a birdie. Now, I don't know on a cold Monday morning what a girl could want any more than that. So I trimmed off a little bit on the side. Now I'm going to put in a little reminder that this is an envelope. It's not going to want to do that because the paper is thin. Let me try again. There we go. Better. And you'll notice this pretty stenciling that I cannot resist on the back of, or in the blank space on anything. And here we go. Let's just see. I think this baby is going to go right here. In fact, I'm going to bring it down and over just a bit to cover up this little bit of stamping. So let's see now. I'm thinking a little touch of Distress Oxide Walnut Stain. Just some here. To take the edge off. Walnut Stain has just a little bit of green in it, which I think will work very nicely here. And down the side and along the bottom. Yes, that works with the coffee dyed paper. That's part of the journal. But I'm thinking maybe a little more. I think maybe a little more color, and I want to put some on the outside of this pocket. Vintage photo. We'll go back to that one. Let's just get a little bit more on the edge of this pocket. I've watched Gail, and I know all of you watch Gail, and if you don't, you must go right now and look for Gail Augustinelli on YouTube. because I've been watching her for years, and she's wonderful and continues to be wonderful. Hello, Gail. That she started doing some of her darkening using a piece of paper because she had a little problem with her wrist. She said it worked, so I'm going to do it before my wrist attacks me. There we go. Yes. Alrighty now. I'm wondering if this stamp might do nicely right up there at the top. It's going to be hard to get it to go down, but if it's not perfect, that will be all right, because some of these could be missing their berries. So let's go to I'm not going to use my favorite toffee today. This one is Vintage Sepia. Let's try this. Let's have a little Vintage Sepia up here on top. That's nice and wet. Let's see. Let's see what we can do along the top. And I'll have to make sure that I hand press all of this as much as I can, because this journal is quite bumpy. But I don't care, because I love it. Let's see. Oh yes. Now, up here, and just a little bit. Let's not do what you almost did, Carol. Almost had a small but significant calamity. There. Now that's rather juicy, so I'm going to set that aside bottoms up. And let's move this over out of harm's way. I might use that again on the other page, I don't know. This is kind of a bit messy here, so let's fold that. And that. Now how am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? That's how I want to do it. I'm going to do all three sides and leave the top open. This needs a little more glue. Right there. And right there. Now, whoops. And up. A little fixer-upper up there at the top. That's better. Let that dry also. Sliding over. Over and down. I'm thinking that I need just a little bit of a piece of paper in here for writing. Let me go over to my stash on the table behind me. I'll be right back. Here I am. From the Greg Writer from my friend Linda. Let's see if it will work. Yes, it will. Okay. The Pedagogy of Writing, 1912. It would be lovely to write on, either back or front. So I'm going to remove these white strips. Since I have a whole book, I'm not going to worry about saving little bits, because you can save yourself right into the corner of wherever you're working on the things that you save. And they win so easily. They take over your world so easily. Just let's just do this. And let me make sure that this is in here. Yes, it is. Alrighty, this side is taken care of. Now, going to have to be careful again. Now, do I want it to be similar to this, or similar to the... Let me have a little sip of water while I'm thinking. This. This page is light. Do I want to go back? Let's make up our minds. This one was vintage sepia, and it was rather, it made rather a statement. I'm not sure I want this to make such a statement. This is my much-loved toffee. Here, let's try toffee. Love it every time I use it. I think I have an issue. I don't seem to be able to leave toffee alone. When I try it, I use it. Now, okay, she whispers to herself. But whispering is allowed when crafting. I know that all of you whisper. Fingers and my toes are crossed now. Now let's start from the bottom and go up step by step. Come over here. This is so not the right way to stamp. I know that. But sometimes you have to take liberties. And I knew all of this was going to happen when I started working in this journal because it was so chunky already. And my operative words to myself, but I don't care, I'll work around it. And here I am, working around it. Deep breath, Carol. Yes. Yes. I love the modeling on this stamp. That's part of it. Completely tickled. Now, shall we be rowdy and put some more right there? Why not? Why not? Let's just try again. Right off the page up here at the top. Excuse me. Here we go. Am I a happy girl? Yes. Yes. VersaFine Toffee. I think if the house was on fire, that might be one of the ones that I grab first. Now, where are we? What shall we do? I think I should put this back. I used walnut stain. No, I'm going to leave that alone. Yes, I am. Too much is too much. All right, my Le Pens are coming out now. I just thought that if you were to be able to see very closely on this paper, you would realize that it has, can you see them? That it has lines? It's graph paper, big graph, big boxes on both sides. And I'm wondering what I can do with that. I'll have to mull for a minute as Gail Augustinelli would say, talk among yourselves for a minute. Carol's thinking. That might work. That's a possibility. Some brown. Let's start here. Let's just see what we see here. My wiggly woggly hands, but that's okay. My fingertips are what my fingertips are, and I'm going to do my best with them. Let me see. My, this is hard to see. Not too many. Not too many. Just something. Just something. What else? What else? I know what else. just a little something something. Now, this is a green that I don't use very often, but it looks like it might work here. I think so. Here we go. Sorry, I got engrossed. Just a little touch of something something. I think we're going to declare that finished. Of course, you can get a little bit overdone there. Let's see now. Anything else? No? I think this page speaks for itself. I do hope that you have enjoyed the journey today. Let's see what happened. Did it go through? Just a little bit, and yet it looks very nice. It adds texture to that page. Very nice. Very nice. So, my very favorite in the whole wide world, stamp and color. In case you might have missed me saying it 25 times, it's a VersaFine Toffee. VersaFine Toffee is that color. And here we have a birdie and a piece of collage that works a treat with the front of this cover. I'm going to turn this one over again because it looks so pretty peeking through. So if you have enjoyed today's visit into the cold nether regions of Northeast Florida, please consider giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I would appreciate your sharing and subscribing to my channel. Bye now.